Give me 1 second here. And I am live on YouTube. There we go. Let me turn that off. We go back over to my slide presentation. Check to make sure what you guys see. Oh yeah, I know, man. That we was the same way. We was the same way. All right, let me go over here so I can send some links to you guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Kerry Miller TV Presents once again on a Thursday evening. Doing webinars just about every night for something and training and teaching people all over the world. And that's what I love to do, is teach you how to make money. We're going to go ahead and get rolling tonight. That way we can get her done and move on. We are going to continue talking about the recurring revenue models, And what I love about recurring revenue is simply this. Recurring revenue makes you money, and it makes you money every single month like clockwork. I have 3 different recurring revenue models that I use, and I'm going to teach you each and every one of them. Real quick disclaimer, Kerry Miller TV nor I cannot guarantee just because you are watching training you will make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different, has different work ethics and different desires. Some people will make it happen. Some people will watch it happen. And then there's those that wondered what happened. Real quick, if you have not joined our YouTube channel, and I'm going to put these in the little thing here, Control C. This is our YouTube channel. And Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Control C, Control V are all the same thing at Kerry Miller TV. So that's not Kerry. Hang on just a second. I got something on that Kerry Miller TV I shouldn't have. There you go. There's the YouTube channel. Well, the @ sign shouldn't be there either. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let me see if I can get this right. See if it does it now. I'm still doing it. But that's the YouTube channel is youtube.com/C/Kerry Miller TV1. That first link may take you there, not sure. But anyway, welcome to the training tonight. Go to those pages and like them, share them. Join them. That way you can kind of watch what I do and see what I do. I'm not a big Twitter person. I do post on Twitter. I do Instagram every now and then. I got a bunch of people that follow me on Instagram. I'm not really sure why. I don't do a lot of Instagram. I probably should. It's a great place to market. They just started a thing just like they did on Facebook called Stories. It's a pretty hot marketing tool right now. But YouTube makes me a lot of money. And that's my number 1 go-to. Facebook makes me a lot of money. That's my number 2 go-to. But I'm constantly posting videos and things. I don't know how many of you saw my little funny video I did last night with the werewolf. I know Kenny Dutton did because he sent me the funniest message I've ever received in my. I swear I laughed for 30 minutes. I could not stop laughing. And but it was a kind of a thing to make you nightmare. And I had a lot of people send me messages and things during the night. Said if I wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm calling you, blah, blah, blah. But it's a lot of fun. You know, videos are a lot of fun. And we're going to be talking about video marketing here in just a few minutes. But we're going to talk about video marketing using membership sites. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And we're going to teach you how to learn how to build multiple streams of income using the recurring revenue model. How many of you on here right now, okay, how many of you on here right now want to build a recurring revenue model? How many of you would like to do that? Anybody on here want to build a recurring revenue model where you get paid month after month after month for something that you did today, or you build something for the next several months and you build it real strong and you put your time into it and your effort and you work real hard to build it and you focus like crazy and you build that and you make a lot of money. And that's what I'm going to tell you now. If you don't go in business to make money for yourself, that's called a charity. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with charities. I love giving my money to charities and helping people out, but that's because I'm making the money. I'm not a charity. I don't give things away. I do things for a purpose, and that is to make a living and to make an income. We talked about 6 types of recurring revenue, and we talked about these 6 types of recurring revenue starting last week. And we were talking about this particular recurring revenue right here, auto renewal subscriptions. And we're going to continue this tonight. On Monday night, I taught you about affiliate marketing, and many of you on the call here joined that affiliate program. I hope that you're getting involved in that. That's the program I made just over $65,000 on last year, and I highly recommend that you become a part of that. I just posted the link in there. If everybody can see, can all you guys see the link that I'm posting? Yes. So, okay, everybody can see it. That is the training from last Monday night. I recommend that you jump in there and join that training. Let me see here. I can get the join this webinar link. This webinar link is for our Monday night trainings. Okay, our Monday night trainings focus specifically on the affiliate marketing program that we went over. All right, so go ahead and join that training. Be a part of that training. We're doing that on Monday nights. On Thursday nights, we are talking about the 6 different types of recurring revenue. And tonight, we're going to be talking about membership sites, another auto renewal subscription program. Subscriptions that go on forever, or at least until a customer tells it to stop. In the world of recurring revenue, this is known as evergreen. Auto ship products are a good example of this, and membership sites are a good example of this. I love membership sites. It's a lot of work that goes into it, but the rewards keep on giving. Membership course sites. Now, let me ask you a question, and everybody on here is going to say yes, and some of you are going to say, I don't know, but I can promise you the answer is absolutely yes. How many of you are an expert in a field of some kind? And I don't care if it's basket weaving. If you are a super good basket weaver, you have the ability to write a course and teach people how to do basket weaving. If you are great at changing the oil in a car or doing some type of mechanic work on a car that most people don't know how to do, you are an expert in something. If changing the tires, changing the oil, changing the fluids, those could all be videos that you could put in a membership site. If you are great at horticulture and know how to grow things and would get off your butt and put together a membership site, you know how to do things. People are begging for people how to teach them how to do something. Okay? Absolutely begging. Why? Because they don't know how. And or they know how, but they enjoy working with someone else or seeing someone else that knows how to do it and wants to learn something new. That's the reason people go to college. That's the reason people go to trade schools. They go there to learn something new. Membership course sites have absolutely taken over the trade schools market. I mean, you can go online now and become a CNA, and of course you have to go somewhere to do your clinicals. But you can do all your coursework online. You can become an RN. You can do all your coursework online. Of course, you got to go do your clinicals somewhere. And usually those courses have something set up somewhere where you can go do your clinicals in the area where you're at. So it's a great way to teach people how to do things. What do you know? You need to think about this tonight and sit down and get you a piece of paper, and you need to start writing it out. Why don't you share it? If you've got that, and you know, we've all got I don't care who we are. And some people say I've got a lot of it, but we've all got a little bit of ego in us. Okay. We all love to share what we know. I love sharing on Mondays and Thursday nights and Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. I love sharing what I know. And I've been very blessed. I've been involved in some things where I've gained a lot of knowledge in the marketplace and have become an expert in my field. And so I'm able to teach that. Now I do things a little bit different. I teach people via trainings like this. And then in the end, I make a little bit of money. But you've got to be able to want to share it. And if you're not willing to share it, why not? Why not take all that information and all that knowledge you have and share it with everybody you know? How easy it is to build a site. How much does it cost? I can tell you, sites are expensive. Membership siteware can be very expensive. And I'm going to show you that here in just a moment. And you're going to say, Kerry, you're out of your mind. I don't have the money to do that. It's very easy to build. All you have to do is have the content and jump on it. Do I have to create everything at once? Now, let me tell you, and I learned this the hard way. The first membership I ever did, all I did for hours on end and days on end and hours on end, I sat in a suite in Florida, and I was down there hanging out in Jupiter, Florida, in a hotel room. All I was doing was creating videos for this training course, and that was in 2014. Okay, that was really the first major training course I ever put together. And I worked my butt off for weeks in beautiful sunny Florida, sitting in a suite, looking at the ocean, wishing I was on the beach, but I wanted to get this course done. Biggest mistake I ever made. And I learned that later. The best way to create a course is create 1 or 2 chapters of the course, 1 or 2 lessons, okay, 1 or 2 lesson plans. Put those up, and then as people start purchasing the course, then you go in, and if you drip it out where they get a course every week, you've got a week from the time the first person buys. Now you've got a week to go create another course, because you're always 2 weeks ahead. So the next week you create another course, and then the next week you create another course. And it takes a few hours to create a course if you do it right and you build your slides using PowerPoint. And you use those kind of tools. And we're going to go a lot more deeper in that next week. We're just going to cover the basics tonight. Do I have to make videos? I recommend making videos. Videos aren't hard to make. All you have to do is create slides, have somebody go out and take the camera, or go out and take your own camera and turn on your video recorder and take pictures and videos of what you're doing and talk about it. Let me give you an example, okay? I'm growing watermelons that hang on a string, and I'm very good at growing watermelons that hang on a string. All I have to do is walk out there with my camera. I can put it on a selfie stick so that I can take a video of me talking about it as I'm walking through my garden. I can flip the camera around and I can take a video of what I'm talking about, how I install the string, how I hang the videos on, how I hang the watermelons on the vine, how they grow up on the vine, the reason they are so good and they're not rotting in the field and they're not rotting in the soil and they're much sweeter, all the benefits of why you grow watermelons hanging on a string. Now, I've never even heard of that before until I met my good friend Kenny from New Mexico. He grows watermelons on the string, and I think it's the most ingenious thing I've ever heard in my life. So you don't have to be a video expert, okay? You never even have to be on the video. Show people what you're doing. If you're changing the oil in a car, show them how to change the oil in the car, how to go to town. You drive to town and you walk into Walmart and you get the little oil catch device and you show them all of this while they're in Walmart, and you show them what kind of oil to buy for the season that they're in. And then you go home and you take your camera and you show them where the oil plug is, and you take a video of the oil plug. Then you get your camera, you put it on a tripod, you shoot it down at the engine and show them where to put the oil in. And you show them what an oil stick is, and you pull it out and you check your oil. There is so many things you can do, and it's so easy to do. You've got the tools in your hand. You've got your camera with you 24/7, and just start documenting what you do. Now you've got an entire lesson put together. I mean, think about this. I want you to think about this for a second. I just did an entire lesson plan on changing oil. Now, I would have done one on hanging watermelons on a string, but I don't know how to do that. If that person would have made a video on how to hang watermelons on a string, I bet Kerry this spring would have watermelons hanging on a string. So what would happen is this. You take your camera, every time you go out and do something, maybe you're going to put, I don't know what that stuff is you rub on your dashboard to keep it from cracking, STP, I think it's called, or something like that. How to squirt that on and how to put it on and how to clean it off. People want to know how to do those things. And I know I'm stuck on the auto thing, Armor All. There you go. I know I'm stuck on those things, and obviously I don't use that. But that's how just simple it is. Charlie's from New York. Okay, let me use Charlie here for a minute. Charles is driving around New York. Charles knows New York like the back of his hand. Charles probably eats at some great restaurants in New York and probably knows where all the great shopping is. Charles could easily put together a great membership site on New York City. The places to go, the places to stay away from, the things to do, the good places to eat. Maybe go out and do some review videos for some of these places. Let them know, hey, I'm going to do a review video on your food in here. So guess what Charles is going to get to do? He's going to get to record that inside the place. He's going to get that third-party recognition. And he's also probably going to get a free meal out of it because Charles is doing a video course on New York City. Very easy to do. Take your camera with you, put it out there, put it in a course. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment and make some videos. Don't be afraid of the video camera. Don't be afraid of the video camera. What are the statistics of a membership site? You know, one thing that drives me crazy, and I mean absolutely drives me crazy, more than anything I do drives me crazy. If I answer this question once, I answer it a billion times. Kerry, what's the statistics on this? I don't know if I want to do it if I don't know the statistics. The only statistics that really matter are traffic, leads, and sales. And how's your site performing? Because I'm going to tell you right now, your stats aren't going to be my stats, and my stats aren't going to be your stats, and your stats probably ain't going to be whatever the statistics are over the last 20 years that you pull up online. Now, this is one statistic I can tell you holds true, that you're going to lose about 30% of the people in your membership site a year. So once you get to the point where you want to be, if you want 100 members, you're going to have to replace 100 members a year. Or in 3 to 4 years, your membership site's going to go away if you don't do anything else. Now, that's not exactly true because I've got a membership site. And I'm going to show it to you in a moment. The first membership I built in 2014 that still pays me money every single month. And I've got another membership site that I did that still pays me money that I haven't touched in 2 years. So neither one of them have depleted themselves. They've gone down, but I don't market them anymore. The information is still good and everything is still there. Is the software expensive? It can be. Very expensive. What software do I use? I'm going to show you in just a moment the software that I use. It's a great software. And of course, how many of you know what I'm fixing to say? How many of you know what I'm fixing to say about the software I use? Yes, it is free. I'm a penny pitcher. I don't care if I make $1 million a year. If I can find a tool that I can use that is really super cool, that's free, I'm going to use it. That's just the way I am. Why should I have any more overhead than I really need, right? Why should I have any more overhead that I really need by paying for something? It's ridiculous to do that. Absolutely ridiculous to do that. Matter of fact, here's a company that I just downloaded a free ebook from the other day that talked about membership sites. Their membership site starts at $79 a month, okay? Paid monthly is $150 off with the annual plan. Now, their middle program, which is of course, their most popular, is $100 a month. And the big concierge package, and I don't know what the heck that includes, but it must be something super special, is $12,000 a month. Now, I'm not questioning. I mean, I've looked at their software. Their software is absolutely amazing, okay? I mean, it literally pretty much does everything for you. And there's nothing wrong with paying that much money for software if it's good software. And I can tell you that that is exceptional software, all right? And if I needed that program, I would probably buy, ambitionally, I would probably buy their software, okay? But I don't need that software. Now, what I'm going to do here real quick, I'm fixing to jump over to live pages. All right, give me just one moment here, if I can. Let's see, I think I can do this right here. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see this screen here? It says Mobile Marketing Magician. Gain access now for $49.97 a month. Awesome. This was really my first membership site. I loved it. The software I got when it was, you paid one price and you got it for life. It's a really good software. It's called Value Add-on. Value Add-on. Real good software. It creates these pages for you. You can see here that I've got a lot of content. This tells all about the content that I have in here. Taught people how to do local authority marketing. I put some really cool backgrounds in here as a bonus. Mobile lead generation, roofing app webinar, weekly motivation, QR code marketing, digital business cards, all inside this software. And I sold it for $49.97 a month. Now, I've not marketed this in a long time. Matter of fact, I've not marketed it since 2014. And I still have members that come into this platform, okay? This is the Value Add-on prices now. You get a 30-day free trial. You can get the startup plan. That's the personal plan, startup plan here. You can see you get 10 sites, one site, or 50 sites. The lowest is $37 a month, cancel anytime. The highest is $197 a month, cancel anytime. The package you can see in the middle, which is what they recommend, is $97 a month. That's $9.70 for each site you set up. Very good software, great pricing, nothing wrong with it. I highly recommend this if this is the program that you want to use. Okay. But this is the software that I love. It's called Yes Course. Okay. Yes Course is an amazing program and it's free. Absolutely free. Now, let me show you how they do the pricing model on this, because this is important that you know. You have zero investment up front, and they have two different kind of models here. And you can see that for each model, there's different things that are included. You can use the free forever course. Let me turn this off right here. All the basics for a new academy free. Okay. This is all the basic stuff, paid courses, free courses, website integration, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And it's free. Zero for the student, zero per month. And you can do everything you want to here. But if you'll notice, you don't get course bundles, the graded exams. You can't have affiliates. You can have affiliate payouts, autoresponder mailing list, drip fees, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is the program I use. It's zero per month, but they take 19% of whatever the cost is per student. So if you're selling a $10 course, they're going to take $1.90. I don't care. They can have all the $1.90 they want. They maintain the software. It's an amazing piece of software. So if I have 100 students, okay, and I'm paying $199 a month, maybe I'll come over here and pay the $97 per month. But maybe this is a course that I'm going to build and I'm going to market for maybe 6 months, and I'm going to let it run, and I don't ever want to pay anything. I just want to let it go. I want to let it make it money. The only thing this program here doesn't have is add students manually and zero price coupons. Okay, zero price coupons. I don't give a coupon. Okay, it's the price is what it is. I love this program. It works great. And it's an amazing program. This course right here is a course that I built a couple of years ago. It was called Multi-Touch Engagement Marketing. And when I built this course, I trademarked Multi-Touch Engagement Marketing. And I said, you know what? I want this course to be something huge. And so what I did was, is as the course started building, I went in, and I started building out the course. Does everybody see how professional this looks? This is an actual course. All right, an actual course. There's I don't know, 4 or 5 modules. I don't remember. 5, 6 modules in here. Okay, and each module is a different module. The introduction, components of multi-touch engagement marketing. Now, if you'll notice here, I've got many different courses here, and I'm constantly upselling inside these courses. Setting up your marketing software, how to set up your local marketing business, how to sell your product, developing a sales force. I've not done anything to this course for 2 years. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This course still makes me money. You go in, you can go just simply build these courses out. Let's go over here to outline. You set up your outlines, what's inside the courses, who is Carrie Miller, what is multi-touch engagement marketing. You can change the modules out, you can delete them, you can view them, you can rename them. You come over here to pricing. You can say free course, set a price. How do you get paid? Through PayPal or through Stripe. How you pay yes course. You can put whatever plan you want up there, change the details, create an affiliate program. Okay. You go to payment details. You say, okay, I want to connect Stripe. You can see I have Stripe connected. You can set up an affiliate program. An affiliate program is where other people go in, and I don't have an affiliate program. I should set up an affiliate program on here because it's a very good course. You allow other people to sell your program. You tell them what percentage they get. You activate it, and it automatically pays out the affiliates. This is a super, super, super program. And when I first started using it, it was nothing like it is today. But it's very, very powerful. Matter of fact, let me pull the link off here. I highly recommend that you go out tonight if you're interested in building courses and get this Yes course. It's yescourse.com. Build your course today. They've got great training videos in here. Upload lessons effortlessly, set your price easily, get paid instantly. No plugins, no hosting, no merchant account. This isn't something you upload on WordPress. This is a program that absolutely does it all for you. It's all in the cloud. You use the cloud servers to upload your videos. They host every single thing for you. Their cloud servers are fast, so you don't have to worry about your videos not showing. It is an excellent, excellent, excellent program. A super excellent program. I highly recommend, if you have ever wanted to do a course, and listen to what I'm about to say, because this is very important. All right. Yes, she was a teacher. And if you've ever wanted to do a course, I want you to sit down tonight. We're not going to be long on this training. As a matter of fact, tonight's training is going to be, depending on the questions, probably about 35 or 40 minutes long. Okay. Next week, we're going to go in how to market these courses using Facebook and going in and target marketing your courses to reach out to the people you want to reach out to. Some of these trainings that I'm going to do is only going to be about 30 minutes long. Some of them will be about 20 minutes long. We're here to teach you what you need, and you can move on. So this course, okay, sit down with a piece of paper and say, you know what? Carrie's right. I've got a lot of knowledge in this, and write it down. I've got knowledge in this, and write it down. I didn't realize it, but I've got knowledge in this, and figure out 3 or 4 things, and then look at it and ask yourself this question. What do I feel people would be interested in? And go out and you make 1 or 2. You can give the score. You can give tests, and they can take tests. Give your people, go out and test the market, and throw both courses out there. Maybe you do 2 courses. You do a lesson in each one of them. You do your videos like I was talking about earlier. You set up a couple of lessons in each course and see which one takes off. You may be shocked to find that they both take off. Or one of them takes off and the other one didn't get anybody. So then you shelf that one, right? You put that one on the shelf and say, you know what? I need to go back into that. I need to relook at it. I'm going to put it on the shelf, and we're not going to do anything with that. Okay? We're not going to do anything. This is an amazing recurring revenue model. Absolutely amazing recurring revenue model. Been making money off of those 2 courses for the last 4 years. For the last 4 years. Okay? And they're just, I get people sign up for them and I don't even know where they come from. You know, they find a link somewhere, which is awesome. You know, usually YouTube videos. All right. And they join the courses and they usually stay for 1 or 2 years because there's that much content in there that they go back to and they train on and they look at. And it's amazing what you can do. So with that said, let me go back over here to where I was. Let me bring up the screen here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out this evening on this Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening, whatever time it is where you're at. There any questions? Any questions at all? Yes, you can do that. The question is this, Carrie, do you recommend giving away a free course to get them into your system? Yes, and that's a good way. Matter of fact, I've given away a lot of free courses to prime the pump, to get them to join some things. I've given away free courses to sell things. I slip affiliate links in there, sell affiliate products. And we're going to talk about that next week. But yeah, there is nothing wrong with giving away a free course. Maybe it's a short course, maybe 4 lessons. It doesn't take long to write. Maybe it's just 3 lessons and about 20 minutes. You know, you don't have to put a lot of time in these courses. Don't sit there and beat somebody up. They don't care what color your dog is, okay? They don't even care if you have a dog. They want to know exactly what the information is. Tell them what the information is. If you're stringing tomatoes on, watermelons on a vine, talk about stringing watermelons on a vine and stop. Leave it at that. That's a lesson in itself. Then if you want to string tomatoes on a vine, you talk about stringing tomatoes on a vine. That's a lesson in itself. Then if you want to talk about growing in what do you call it? In sawdust, if you want to learn how to grow in sawdust, you grow in sawdust, okay? So, yeah, you can give a coupon to take one module, and, and then they see if they like it. I mean, there are many ways, and we're going to talk about all that next week when we talk about marketing and talk about the different things to do to set that up. But that's an excellent question. Thank you for that, David. Really appreciate that. Is there anything else I recommend other than Yes Course? Not to get started, and I'm going to tell you why. You don't want to go out. Anytime you start a business, you want to keep your overhead low, okay? That's the most important thing you can do. Keep your overhead low. I have a program that we sell beacons, okay? I've got it set up to where a person doesn't have to have a ton of beacons to go out and sell a beacon. You need exactly what you need to go out and sell the beacons, okay? You don't have to order 50 beacons to go out and sell beacons. You can buy exactly what you need. And then I warehouse everything. Okay, Yes Course warehouses everything. They have everything on their servers. You don't have to worry about having enough space. They've got everything taken care of for you. And there is zero overhead. Zero overhead. You don't pay until someone buys your course, and they remove that automatically. And it's 19%. If you're doing a $10 course, it's $1.90 to let them do everything. And I can tell you that software, they keep the software updated. They're constantly working on that software. It's well worth the 19% you pay. Because if you've ever tried to set up a membership site in WordPress, you almost have to have a Harvard degree to get through it. It's very, very hard to do. Very hard to do. And you're going to pay $200 or $300 for that software. It's just not worth it. Wish list, and yes. I've got them. I own that. Own every one of those membership softwares. I don't use them. I mean, you can, if you're familiar with them and you already own them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you're not familiar with them, then you don't want to spend 12 years figuring out how to use it, and because you're losing money. Anytime you have to figure something out, that's why I'm simple in life. If I've got to figure it out, I don't do it. Just video? Yeah, you can just use video. You don't have to. I mean, trust me, I'm not a copywriter. I write like I talk. So, you know, I write like I talk. So I'm not a big copywriter. So it's easier for me to do videos. That's why I do video trainings. I couldn't write a lesson plan if I wanted to, because I don't even know what I'm going to say when I get on here. So, you know, I just share my knowledge from my brain. And that's the best way I know how to do it. Absolutely. A lot of money, a lot of member. How many of you have bought a membership course in the last 3 years? Just say yes. Yes, 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 no, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, yes. I mean, 90% of you, more than 90% of you. So, you know, the yeses are still coming. So we've all bought membership courses and you're paid for that. If you look, you may still be paid for them and you ain't looked at it in 10 years. So very, very lucrative membership courses. Pricing, you know, I like to keep my membership courses, depending on how powerful they are, somewhere between $7, $19, $49. The $49, I actually raised that price. It started off at $7.97, and that's where most of my members came from. There's still over 100 members in that site at $7.97. Then I raised it to $19.97 and got a bunch more members. And when I raised it to $49.97, it's kind of started dropping off. But I do have some $49.97 members in there. So, you know, but I like that $7.97, $9.97, $19.97 price range. And the reason for that is you get a lot more people to take a look. I mean, it's very inexpensive to take a look. You can always add courses and add value and charge for those courses on the inside. And that's what I do. I sell from the inside of the courses through affiliate links, through training, and those kind of things. And you make your residual income off the inside of the courses. And we're going to talk about that next week too. Any more? That's another good question. You guys are definitely coming. Y'all's brains are definitely thinking tonight on membership sites. Yeah, you know, I'm not here to talk about other people's membership sites. I mean, I don't do that. I'm not here to talk about their software. I talk about what I like, and if I don't mention it, I've either used it or don't use it or didn't like it. So, you know, I'm not. Everybody's software has an advantage over the other software. But all I want to do is build a membership site that puts out information and they pay for it. That's really all I care about. You know, the bells and whistles, you can pay for all the bells and whistles you want. It's not going to make you any more money. I guarantee it. Unless you're an analyst, okay, and you sit down and you analyze every little thing, which takes up a lot of your time, okay, you need to be concerned about three things. Is the site being sold? Is people paying you? Is the content good? That's really all you need to know. If you're making money, you're doing okay. Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is a great way, you know, and that's what we're going to talk about next week. Okay. So I don't want to get into it. But if you're making, if you're spending $1 on Facebook and you're making $1, you're breaking even. If you're spending $1 and you're making $2, you're doing okay. If you spend $1, you make $3, you're doing well. If you spend $1 and make $4, you're doing exceptional. So 3 to 1 is exceptional. 2 to 1 is good. 1-to-1 is you're breaking even. Maybe you need to adjust. I mean, don't pull out of a 1-to-1 situation because people are still buying your product. And if it's a recurring revenue stream, and we're going to talk about that next week, setting these up to where they're recurring, where they're paying $7.97 a month, or you give them 1 month trial for $7.97, and then it goes to $7.97 a month, and we're going to talk about that too. So, yeah, some people will pay $7.97 forever. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to do a course a week. You can do a course a month. If it's a good enough system, that depends on your content. I mean, if you're putting it's got to be content of value. I talked about the oil change thing. I don't change my own oil, but there are a lot of people that would change their own oil if they knew how. You can YouTube changing your own oil, okay? But if you do a good value where you show people actually how to go uptown and buy the product and put the product together and show them exactly, how to ramp a car. You have to ramp a car to change the oil unless you got a ditch that you can crawl under the car. You got a big tall truck in Texas, you can crawl underneath and do it. You have to have proper disposal materials to change oil. Now you just can't put it in a can and put it out in the drainage ditch, So, I mean, you give them value. Value is the key. Value is the key. Crap out, no money in. Good value out, you're going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. The affiliate program, the link there is in, let me see here. The webinar link. Yeah, hang on just one second. It's on Mondays, and I posted the YouTube video on last Monday's training. And if you'll go to Kerry Miller TV 1, Kerry Miller TV 1 for YouTube, you can, all the videos are uploaded there. This video is being uploaded there right now. Any more questions? All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. We did about 43 minutes tonight, and we wrapped it up. It's a pleasure to have everyone come out to our trainings and be a part of our training program. Charlie, stay warm, my friend. Charles in charge. Be warm, be smart, and don't get hurt up there in New York. God bless. Good night. And I will see everybody on next Monday night's training.